Alright, I'm by myself. I'm by myself. All by myself. Everything all by myself. Alright, still have one camp supply. I'm going to the Vale, which I'm in Vale Wood. I'm not in the Vale, so...
I'd be glad to.
I see, things. I see plants that I want to get. Alright, how do I get there? Oh, this looks like a bad place. Alright, I'm gonna explore a little first. Let's go on this side. Maybe there's some plants. Ooh, plants. I love collecting for materials. I swear, when I was playing Dragon Age Inquisition, there's a ghost there. All I did was, even in the middle of battle, I was collecting mats or things. Alright, there was a ghost. Let's take a look at this wreckage. The grass is still flattened behind the wagon wheels. Barrels of cabbages, potatoes, and squash have been overturned and abandoned. Alright, is there anything I can take from here? Anything at all? Oh, snap. Alright, what can we do? What's this? Divine Terror. Strikes fear and deferred. Okay, so I should do that. Alright. Wait for him to come to me and do that.
Moe. Ixi.
Now you're scared. Be scared. Alright, and then I'm gonna hit him.
Stand together!
Hit him.
Stand together!
Please hit him. Just hit him a lot. Is there anything else I can do? Not right now, other than do this. Once per encounter, so I might as well. And now she's going to do that. And I'm going to have her continue to kill this wolf. He's still frightened. That's good. Any day now. Come on. You can do it. He's fine. Everything's fine. Hit him! Like... And one more. And again. There we go. Yay! Now I would like to loot it. Another pelt.
At once.
Alright. Is there anything else here? I'm going to save. Alright, good. Ooh, more things to collect. Settler's Arrow. Huh. Alright, anybody around here? Anybody at all? Oh, more plants. Hello? Admits worth. Alright, there's nothing here. I think I've explored... I don't think I can get over there. Can I? It's where the river starts. Is there anything here? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Certainly.
I've reloaded this game twice because I've fought enemies I cannot. I must be missing something. Maybe I need to just go on the main road and go get help. I'm not doing very well. Look, overturned cart of stuff. Alright, let's just get some help. Maybe I can come back. Hello? Hi.
Gods keep you.
The man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in a quick jerky movements. He looks up as you approach, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, a little breathless. On your way south, it is? He wipes his brow and facing you. The sooner you are clear of these woods, the better, I think. Our caravan... Alright, so this is me. And I'll probably start using a lighter voice for her. Our caravan was attacked. I've been trying to get to Gilded Vale. Hard luck. I'm sorry to hear it. You should be fine from here. There's no missing the Vale if you keep to the road, and you haven't walked too far. But you want to keep clear of this place after that. We were just attacked, north of here. Me and a friend of mine. We came out to hunt some deer. Came on the bear instead. Great monstrous thing, and Pearly... He didn't make it. I don't know what I'll tell his wife. In any case, this farce already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Who are you? Name's Norton, born and raised in Gilded Vale. Hadn't had a spot of luck since. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. In any case, the farce cost me a friend. I'm heading home. What happened to your friend? We didn't see it coming. We were following Stag. Pearly, he saw something in the brambles, and we went tearing off after it, and we stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. The beasts will take what they will, I suppose. This time, Gallowin's favor fell upon the bear. Where did you find the bear? In a cave, a ways up that way. He points towards the northwest. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brood of a beast. Would hate to hear it took another life. Farewell. You don't wanna hang with me? That'd be nice if I had some help. Alright, so that's the bandit camp. I suppose I'm gonna continue up north to Gilded Vale. It'll take you 8 hours. Let's go. Okay, let's see what. Oh, good. Oh, good. I guess we gotta talk to some people. Somebody help me with this damn disease. I am diseased. I should save my game. Alright. Hello? Can somebody help me? Please? There are people being hung in that tree. That's pleasant. Hi?
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
Do you welcome everyone this way? The only answer you hear is the buzzing of the flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever conceived a Hollowborn child?
What are you talking
An
about?
infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst. His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Dude, I need some help. I'm sick. I am seeing dead people. I had a close encounter with a spirit wind. Can somebody help me?
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak.
Oh, wow, thanks!
Consider yourself fortunate.
Oh, fuck you.
After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
I don't fucking like you already.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
You're an asshole. I'm gonna kill you later. You said something about Hollowborn and Wedwin's legacy before? He blinks. I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Direwood for almost 15 years now. Children born without souls. Pitiful dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are a punishment from the gods. In truth, no one knows. They began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Waidwen's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. I see. Before I go, I saw several people conducting a strange ceremony near some ruins. You'll want to mind where you mentioned that. Trespassing on the within ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. I don't think so. Just as they finished, there was a billowhack. If you had been that close to a billowhack, you wouldn't be standing here. Well, I was, asshole. Why you think I'm sick and seeing shit? You know what?
Keep out of...
Shut up.
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
Uh-oh. Did the queen bear a hollowborn?
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What happened? I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps, but that's not your concern. What do you mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barath must be rebounded. He sets his delegating his turn. Does this happen to the Lord's offer? How does this affect the Lord's offer to new sailors? I can be for sure of nothing right now. I advise you get some rest. The inn or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more enough. Alright, whatever. Go fuck yourself. I don't like you already. Sell swords. Alright, I still need help. Hey.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
I'm looking for somebody who can make me feel better. My condolences. Okay. Bye. Thanks. I think. Alright, what's something I can collect? Hey! Hey, person. I saw someone go into the temple. Papa says we're not supposed to. Hi. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man. Voices from the past seem to call from you. I reach out. You see a pennant waving, tall and sluggish in the wind. A rising sun embroidered on a banner, the vanguard of a small troop of paladins. The atmosphere is buoyant if restrained, and their armor has not yet been tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, filled with zest and zeal. At their head stands a commander, awkward in full armor, but determined in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There's a twist in his mouth. His countenance grim. He throws up a hand, halting his troops. Silence falls among them, revealing a dark thunder, deep and low. He orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twisting to see the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as Stegalian clouds race toward them overhead. The soldiers stand, only the statical movement of their breasts betraying their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calling a blessing down on his troops. Invigorated, invincible, they wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack. I can see into your past? Okay. Temple of Eothas. Aloth. Listen, I need... Ooh, flower. I need someone to help me, please. I'm not feeling well. Villager. Things are bound to get worse. Feels like we're seeing more bandits as of late. Hi. Aloth. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. They raise voices and chopping gestures, suggesting an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Hey, I'm gonna be... My friend is more of a peaceful type. So I'm gonna try to calm everyone down. We're humble folk. We're no fools, not like he thinks, mocking us while he shelters in our village. We don't take that kind of talk from foreigners, especially not Adirarians.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Oh, good God, no!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
Oh, you're suffering from split personality disorder. Shit.
That's where you're wrong.
We don't want your charity either, foreigner. Sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Oh, man. Alright. Dude, I'm gonna help you out. Sorry. Hey. As the last attacker falls around, Elfront turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
I'm glad I could help you.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts. Though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
He straightens his hood, and you note that the fraying remains of embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath is sturdy and
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
Yeah, you tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
Ah.
And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious. What exactly did you find there?
Bioac.
And you survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. Well, it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods.
Why were those guys pissed at you?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did tell that one man to go fuck his sister. Ah, that. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing. For a moment, he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief. But before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lips so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes and shakes his head. I should speak more clearly. My apologies. What are you doing here?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Yeah. And you? I've been experiencing strange things as of late, and I'm looking for an expert on souls. Because weird shit just happened to me.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
He nods to a gnarled tree in the center of town. I see. I expect the expertise would be best sought elsewhere. You don't look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Hey, as long as you're not trying to kill me, let's do this.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
And I'm gonna loot everything. I will take the silver. I don't need the clothes. I will take, oh, the copper, the silver. I don't need any of that. And from you, no, that's angry townswoman. And from you, and angry townsman. Okay, what does that number mean? What level is he? Aries. Interrupt 6, interrupt 3. Health, endurance. I still don't understand what the difference is between so endurance is how far you can push yourself that day or something. I think. Medium armor. And he has a book. And crafting. Okay, yeah, you can come with me. I need to take a nap. I'm learning so much. Nice and dry in here.
I'll see what I can find.
Alright, hey, can I sell you some things? Hey.
Hello.
Greetings and welcome to the Black Hound Inn. Continue. I'd like to see what you have for sale. Nothing for me, thanks. We ought to have more soon. Alright, I want to trade that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, that, and that, and that, and that, and that. I might need the bow. But, it's better than what I have. And I'll take some, I'll take 2 camping supplies. I'll trade you. Thank you very much. Oh, I can buy an adventurer. I can buy. I'll rest in the common room. I'm good. Cutscenes. Inn allows characters to rest without using supplies. Cheap rooms are usually available, but if you have copper to spend, you may consider a more expensive room. Oh dear, I forgot that I have to find somebody to help me cure my sickness. Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes and find yourself in front of the gilded Vale's gallows trees, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound's almost deafening. Hanging from the trees is an old dwarf woman whose face has shriveled inward like moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she's mere inches from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up, her eyes open, and there are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts in a gust of rancid air as she speaks a word. Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with new queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see the woman once more, if only to confirm she's truly dead. I see. Is there anything else around here? There's a kitchen. Oh, that's stealing shit. I'm not gonna steal anything right now. There's villagers in here. There are villagers. Any named people I should talk to? Orland's servant. Villager, 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 drunkard. I'll talk to the drunkard. Who are you? Another fool to answer Redrick's invitation? Our lord had a sister run out of town after the bully was born. She was the only family I had left. Not sure where she is now. Blazes, I need another drink. Alright.
Yes?
Hey. Oh shit. As you near, you feel a vibrant history containing in your essence as a woman's soul. I'll look. You see a woman emptying her satchel onto her bed, taking stock of her inventory. Potions, bandages, tinctures, and herbs are scattered throughout her room haphazardly. She bites her lip, head tilted to the side, considering. She begins to repack one after the other, careful deliberation undercut by shaking hands. Each item has a clearly marked place, but no matter how she repacks it, she isn't satisfied. The shaking worsens as she empties it once more, one hand held to her mouth. Tears eke from her eyes as she gives up all semblance of order and shoves everything she can into the satchel, grabbing it and running out of the bear house. Straightening her back, she walks to the docks, chin high, eyes hard and red. A gangly young elf offers his condolences, but she can't see him from the ocean ahead of her. She wanders the docks, offering her services as a doctor to any who will listen, anyone heading out on high tide. Less than an hour later, she watches her childhood disappear in the distance. A tiny speck of an island tries not to jump. As you near, you feel his history. You see a group of young men standing around a makeshift practice target. This man stands in the middle of them, explaining the construction and the use of a bow. He holds up, pointing to each part as he speaks about it and what it does. He then walks away from the target, telling them to remain where they are, and takes his place about 200 feet away. He carefully lines up his shot, explaining what he's doing as he does, and lets the arrow fly. It hits the target dead center, much to the surprise and delights of boys near it. He smiles toward the boys, talking about proper stance and how to most efficiently hold a bow. A noise comes from the tree line near the practice venture, and he stops. Scanning the woods, his blue eyes squint against the sun. A shadow moves, making its way through the forest behind them. He draws an arrow and lines it to the shot, carefully tracking the moves of the hidden creature. Letting the arrow loose, he wastes no time grabbing another. The boys spin, watching the arrow fly into the forest, immediately lost among the trees. There is a sudden explosive movement in the undergrowth as a deer erupts from the tree line, running across the edge of the clearing. The boys laugh, turning to joke with the man about a lousy shot, but they stop talking, seeing him hold the bow, leading the deer with a knocked arrow. They drop to the ground as he shoots his last arrow, which flies true and strikes the deer right behind its shoulder, piercing the heart and lung and dropping it dead almost immediately. The boys stare at the deer for a few seconds, and then slowly turn to look at the man with newfound respect in their eyes. He smiles and breathes a quiet sigh of relief.
Absolutely.
Can I go upstairs? Hi. Grab a drink, friend. Nothing else, sir, says the woman from Tyne. Hey, we wouldn't mention Tyne. Hello? Oh my god, so much lore! You see a man through the air, hitting by a nearby wall. With a nauseating crunch, he doesn't get up. His attacker is a burly, clean-cut warrior with a carnivorous grin, turns and shoves his fist into the stomach of another assailant, removing another from the impromptu brawl. The bar is a whirlwind of knees, elbows, fists, feet, and with end to no sight. He is in his element. In the corner, three smaller men speak quietly, throwing malicious glances at the larger man in the center. He breaks a chair over a tattooed head, cackling. The trio position themselves in three parts of the room, and with a terse nod they charge. Unfortunately for them, the man sees them coming. Something in his eyes burns brightly, and all three slump to the ground in agony. That's all in their minds. The burly man bows to the room of unconscious and incapacitated before sauntering out, low-key, off-key whistle trailing behind him. Shakes. You see a long, empty road cutting through two crop fields. The air is silent, and the land seems too still for early afternoon. The woman walks on the road. She sniffs. There's a fire apparently. Her farm burned to the ground. I'm going to abbreviate these from now on.